One of the more useful techniques in modern rock guitar solos is the art of finger tapping. Finger tapping essentially is the art of taking your picking hand, which could be your right or left hand, and applying it to the neck to fret notes that you wouldn't normally get, something like this. Now, I found a real easy way to teach my students this technique, and it basically involves breaking the act down into its simplest components, and then we build up both complexity and speed. So whether you're right-handed or left-handed, take your picking hand and go ahead and find the 7th fret on your thinnest, highest string, which is your high E string. So I'm going to use my middle finger, but you're welcome to use your index finger. We're going to go ahead and fret that note on the 7th fret, and then we're actually going to pluck or pull off, and that's going to be the beginning of this technique. Now I want you to go back and forth with just those two acts, the act of hammering and pulling off, just like that, very, very slowly. We'll build up speed as we go. If you haven't done this before, it'll feel a little unusual. Just give yourself a little time to get used to it. As you do get used to it, you can go ahead and add some speed. Just make sure all your notes are clean and even. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to take our fretting hand, which could be left or right depending on your orientation, and we're going to actually fret the note on the 3rd fret of, again, that high E string. But we're not going to actually pick the note, we're going to hammer, just like we've been doing with this other hand. So we're going to combine that with the technique that we just learned. We're going to think in groupings of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, as follows. Again, play it really slow until you get used to it. Once you get used to it, go ahead and build up some speed. And you can actually advance your picking hand 1 fret up. Now once we have that, we'll add the additional component. Now again, you may not learn this in one afternoon. It may take a couple days if you haven't done it before, but it is very doable. Just take it all very slowly and in the stages that you need to take it. So once we have this technique down, we're actually going to add an additional note with the hand that we use to fret notes, or in my case, my left hand. I'm going to go ahead and keep my finger anchored, my first finger anchored to that 3rd fret, and I'm going to hammer on with my ring finger, although you're welcome to use your pinky. The ring finger is probably optimal for this. I'm going to start again using this hand to fret at the 7th fret and pull again. And hammer here, again very slowly. Building up speed as we get used to the technique. That's all there is to it.